So welcome everyone to our live stream of the group practice. I hope you've all downloaded the various prayers and practices that we're going to be doing. So we're in the middle of the mountains here in beautiful Nepal, in Maritika. So I'm not sure how stable the internet connection will be. If it cuts out, then just please continue with the list of prayers as is listed in the information. So let's just take a moment to set our motivation, thinking that the purpose of my life is to benefit all sentient beings. And in order that I may be able to benefit all sentient beings in the best way, I must first achieve the highest state of enlightenment. Therefore, I need to purify my mind of all obscurations and accumulate the collections of merit and transcendental wisdom. And therefore, I'm going to engage in this profound practice today. And then also for the long lives of the spiritual friends, particularly His Holiness Dalai Lama and Lama Zopa Rinpoche, for the flourishing of the Holy Dharma in the 10 directions, and in particular, in this world and other world systems, may all of the disease, natural disasters, famine, war, all the signs of the degenerate age instantly be pacified. And that all sentient beings receive all the required conditions, all the conducive factors, so they can quickly generate bodhi and the view of emptiness in their hearts and quickly attain enlightenment. Okay, so bearing that motivation in mind, we'll start with the praise to Shakyamuni Buddha, which is in the prayer book of the prayers for teaching occasions. Lama tamba chongyende deshin shepa chompa yanda paso pe songye ripa dasha sudamba dewa shepa chikin gyamba gebe yuwe kado yuwa lana memba lada mina kitampa songye chomden lepe gyawa shakya tupa lacha selo chedu kyatsu chiyo. Lama tamba chongyende deshin shepa chompa yanda paso pe songye ripa dasha sudamba dewa shepa chikin gyamba gebe yuwe kado yuwa lana memba lada mina kitampa songye chomden lepe gyawa shakya tupa lacha selo chedu kyatsu chiyo. Tamba Shumdende Deshin Shepa Chompa Yanda Paso Pe Sangye Ripa Dasha Sudamba Dewa Shepa Jiten Gyamba Kebe Yuwe Kala Yuwa Lana Memba Lana Mina Gitampa Sangye Shumdende Dewa Shakya Tumpa Lacha Selo Chedo Kyatsu. Kanse kane so kyudanse sashen dila gomba dumpone ane jiten dila choche su dese kepa kyula cha tsilo namba kuma shotu suzawa yeshe kyatsu sugye lumpo jo kapa jiten suma lamewa lumpo shuni kyula cha tsilo sencho tempa jime dawe sha sedo trawa kyula cha Dudra Kyuja Sika Sumachi Yami Kimshin Kyula Chas Kempo Tuje Chedempa Tanche Kempa Kempa Pu Sela Yente Kyatsushin Ishin Shela Chas Kalpe Techa Trewa Gyu Ewe Ngetsun Letrushin Chidu Deda Shogyupa Shigyu Shela Chas Dole Dole Layante Apada La Raptine Shinge Damba Yotende Idun Layan Shas
Sangye Sola Cha, Zelo Kyopa Chela Cha, Zelo Gendun Chela Cha, Zelo Simla Tutu Cha, Cha Cha Epa Ta Chela, Shindu Kungi Janye Ki, Mutu Pai Makuntu, Shotu Te Pa Cha, Selo
Chia Mi Cha Shin,
Gewa Kunsun Zopa Che, Rangi Sendi Yonsu Du, Dini Sangye Tenwai.
Do not commit any unwholesome actions. Engage in perfect, wholesome actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a defective view, a butter lamp flame, an illusion, a dewdrop, a water bubble, a dream, lightning, a cloud. See all causative phenomena like this. So now we'll meditate on emptiness using this verse from the Vajrapani Sutra. Milam London Duje Chelam Dita. Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all seeing, subdue the four faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. So now we'll do the praises to 21 Taras. Starting with the invocation. From your sublime abode at the Patala, O Tara, born from the green letter Tam, your crown adorned with Amitabha, action mother of the Buddha of the three times, Tara, please come with your words. The gods and demigods bow to your lotus feet, O Tara. You who rescue all who are destitute, to you, Mother Tara, I pay homage. Om Jetsun Namala Chazelo Chasa Joma Nyamama Ma Chagi Gejelo Nandama Chicken Sunday Shake Shake Gesa Javala Lejo Chasa Tegeva Kundu Kama Ganesa Pesha Kama Toja Sapanaki Papuja Rava Chasa Singha Chidike Peme Jane Nampanyama Chimpa Sunday Shiva Zopa Sunday Shivani Chasa Deshin Shibesu TARE Nampagyo Pashu Malu Paro Chimpato Give Execution to them Chasa Tutara Honi Toda Choda Nampagama Jiten Dumbosha Genen Lupane Pagupanyu Chasa Gechin Manatapa Lulana Sawana Shema Chimbaro Landizananda Neji Sekita Pajama Chasa Chara Chara Megya Paro Dukara Pajama Yakin Yakin Shanginende Mabatu Pashin Tupa Chasa Tureji Pajama Diki Pawana Pajama Chiki Shani Doditenza Chawa Tansha Maruzuma Chasa Kanjis Jage Sumatuka Nampagyama Malu Shaki Polagyambe Kangi Kisamachoma Chasera Dukawajibe Uyawa Kitrapapelma Separatu Tutarayu Tutanchutawan Tutema Chasa Sashi Gavesona Tachiku Panumanima Chane Yuri Gihoye Bambata Chedampachoma Chasa Dawe Dumboye Kempata Jishinte Parma Efetakala Pamere Tapashintu Arazema Chasa Gaveta Memeta Maweta Vedanema Yakin Yakin Nuniboye Tayu Punina Majoma Chasa Sajingola Jage Digin Zingin Duma Chane Chasa Yige Hoye Rimpatum Panapagya Chasa Dema Gema Shema Nyamende Shema Soha Dayana Pasha Pajamaniyama Chasanganangaranga Chayuluninambayama Ikishipina Kikebe Ripana Majomaniyama Chasatore Shampendambe Hungina Pasapaniyama Tira Mandara Labeja Chitasuna Yawaniyama Chasalaya Soyoyambe Ivata Chatananamba Tarani Yukati Yege Dudamara Vanisama Chasalaya Sotogyalpo Ladamiya Chiyatama Kunega Jagawajiya Sudamila Namasama Chasani Madawa Gyalpe Chani Polarasama Harani Yututarayi Shitula Paramasama Chasadani Siddhagurbe Shiradunaya Tatemo Tunaruna Nijizona Jumbature Rajanyama Savena Kitapatiya Chasawani Nishvisashi Pamajamala Chasemo Chasa Jomanya Mambama Chani Kishima Drama Jitan Gishagya Kesa Javala Nijoma Chasa Tengetawa Kundu Kawagani Chapishama Kamajoja Salanangi Andushara Parma Chasa Sangan Jindiganga Yamachani Nampagyama Chima Sutrika Deshiva Zopa Sampan Shivaniyama Chasa Deshin Shivasu Taye Nampagya Pashama Mali Parashin Patope Gawai Sasishin Ditama Chasa Tutara Hungyenge Dura Shoda Nampakama Jitan Dumashaginende Lupame Pagyupanyu Chasa Geshimela Saba Lulana Sawanyi Shema Chimbarala Nizananda Nejisaki Kakatema Chasa Jijajana Megya Paratukara Pajama Yakin Yakin Shakinende Mepatu Pashintu Parma Chasa Dureji Pajama Duki Pavana Pajama Shikisha Danse Jawa Tajamala Soma Chasa Kunjasan Sanchage Soma Tukana Pajama Malu Shaki Kola Kyampe Rangi Oki Sanachuma
Chasara Pagawaji Pe, Oge Oge Jumbo Pelma, Shepara Shitutarai, Tudanjit Manduzema, Chasu Sajika Sona, Tajikum Panyumanima, Chayu Yoge, Popata Chitana Droma, Chasada Dumoge, Kepatan Chishindu Parma, Tapashindu Razema, Chasaka Betama Beda, Parakami Nema, Yingoge, Chayipulina Pachoma, Chasu Sajipala Chagi, Rimpatu Panapagama, Sasadema Gamashima, Nayama, Soanayanda Dembe, Dipasham Panjamanima, Chasakunakarakawe, Tailunina Magama, Igichupena Nikube, Ripona Trapanima, Chasadurisha Nedabe, Ungina Pasapanima, Iramandara Bija, Chasana Yuanima, Chasani Madawagebe, Chinipara Arazama, Harani Tututarai, Shindo Taparamesama, Chasadeni Sunagebe, Shireda Dayana Dema, Dalarana Jinsona, Jabatari Rajanima, Sawing Manita Badita, Chasawani Tutai, Chi Unjesuma, Vamanjamala Chase. Chasajamanya Mama, Chemi Kijino Jama, Jikajimishagya, Gazajavala Nijum, Chasajamita Wakunda, Kawagani Sabashama, Kamakamazavanangi, Ratushirabama, Chasasanichinigia, Pemachani Nampagama, Chimasudunyanishiwa, Supasanishirima, Chasandishishivisuto, Dayanapakapajama, Maluparushipatope, Gavasishishitama, Chasandunarambiya, Todashadanakakama, Chidundupashakinende, Lupamipakupanyuma, Chasagajamala Samba, Lunana Sovanjama, Chumpara Nizananda, Nijisekitendema, Chasajanjanambeki, Paratukara Najoma, Yukilekishakinende, Mapatu Pashindu Parma, Chasaturichi Pachambo, Dukipawana Pachoma, Chukishodo, Denzeta, Danjamala Sumbo, Chasagajasazajaya, Sumatukana Pagama, Malushaki Kolokembe, Angi Sanadroma, Chasarantu Kawajibe, Ugiwiki Jumapema, Shapara Shikutaraya, Tudanjikawanasema, Chasasajika Zona, Tajikumandamanema, Tradiyuigi Hoge, Pampata Chasabajoma, Chasadawa Dubugi, Kepata Chishindupama, Rebetananga Mele, Tapashintu Oratsema, Chasakabeta Mameda, Barakami Jaya Punina Pachoma, Chasasajimala Chagi, Digijishagidoma, Chani Chasasaya Hongi, Rimpatu Panapagama, Chasadama Gamashima, Nishajaniama, Soanayana Demba, Dipasha Pajavanima, Chasaguni Garagawe, Tayunina Pagama, Gigishipina Nikube, Ripavana Drapanima, Chasadurisha Negabe, Hungina Pasapanima, Iramadara Lambirje, Jidasanajavanima, Chasalaya Sayanambe, Ilona Sajananamba, Tarani Shiviki Yoge, Lutamana Manisama, Chasalaya Sanagyobo, Tadamiya Chietama, Kunikushikawa Jige, Sudamilana Pasama, Chasani Matawa Gyalpo, Shani Palara Sama, Harani Yutaraya, Shiturapana Sama, Chasani Sakya, Shivadayana Dhamma, Janarana Nisona, Jompature Ravanima, Savana Kitapatiyata, Chasavani Nisusashi.
I prostrate to Mother Tara, who liberates beings from samsara with TARE, liberates from the 8 fears with TUTTARE, and liberates from illness with TURE. Om TARE, TUTTARE, TURE, SVAHA. 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 Okay, so now we'll do the 7-line prayer to Guru Rinpoche. So again, our friends who are in other places. So the 6 of us here, we're in Maritika in Nepal, a very holy place where Guru Rinpoche attained the city of immortality. So it's a very powerful place to do prayers and practice in relation to Guru Rinpoche. And also Guru Rinpoche is known to remove obstacles very swiftly in this degenerate time. So we'll also do these 2 different prayers to Guru Rinpoche. Oge yogi nujaza pema kesa dombola yasen choge vajra pema junye shis Kodo kando mambo go yege jesu jajogi Shindi raje shesu so guru pema siddhi Oge yogi mujaza pema kesa dombola yasen choge vajra pema junye shis Kodo kando mambo go yege jesu jajogi Shindi raje shesu so guru pema siddhi Oge yogi mujaza pema kesa dombola yasen choge vajra pema junye shis Kodo kando mambo go yege jesu jajogi Shindi raje shesu so guru pema siddhi Oge yogi mujaza pema kesa dombola yasen choge vajra pema junye shis Kodo kando mambo go yege jesu jajogi Shindi raje shesu so guru pema siddhi
Ogye yugye muja sam pema gesa dompola. Jetsun chogye muju nye pema junye shisu. Kodo kanjo mampo ko kege jesu dajuki. Jingye lashe shetsu so guru pema siddhi. Ogye yugye muja sam pema gesa dompola. Jetsun chogye muju nye pema junye shisu. Kodo kanjo mampo ko kege jesu dajuki. Jingye lashe shetsu so guru pema siddhi. Ogye yugye muja sam pema gesa dompola. Jetsun chogye muju nye pema junye shisu. Kodo kanjo mampo ko kege jesu dajuki. Jingye lashe shetsu so guru pema siddhi.
And now we'll continue with the prayer known as Sum Sangye, also known as the prayer in 6 Vajra lines. And then we'll continue with the Vajra Guru Mantra. O Sum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Munjo Kunda Dewa Chenpo Sha Vajra Kunzel Dudo Drapo Sa Sowa Dezo Jingye Matos Chidan Sawe Vajra Shiva Dan Samba Lungye Drupa Jingye Sum Sangye Sum Sangye Guru Rinpoche Munjo Kunda Dewa Chenpo Sha Vajra Kunzel Dudo Drapo Sa Sowa Dezo Jingye Matos Chidan Sawe Vajra Shiva Dan Samba Lungye Drupa Jingye Om Ahum Benza Guru Rinpoche Om
Om Bezguru Masiri, 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 Om
Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Siddhi. So next, the swift fulfillment of wishes, independence on the great Jetsun Tsongkhapa, composed by Sakya Rinpoche, Sakya Dojichang. Supreme embodiment of the wisdom and compassion of all the victorious ones of the three times, manifesting as the monk wearing the three saffron robes, the spontaneous exalted wisdom Dharmakaya possessing the five bodies, to you, Jetsun Losam Japa, I make request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. With the nature of one primordial clear light, uninterrupted natural expression of the complete Sambhogakaya, great being unified with body and mind. To you, Jetsun Losam Japa, I make request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Displaying an array of manifold Manakaya emanations, appropriate to the limitless living beings, equaling the extent of space. To you, Jetsun Losam Japa, I make request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Through the power of having made single-pointed request to you, may all the unfortunate natural manifestations of the degenerate age, illness, famine, quarreling, epidemic disease, grass spirits, interference, and so forth, be pacified. Then, when I request that the excellent collection of conducive conditions increase, please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Having completely cleared away the darkness and confusion, and fully developed the illumination of supreme intelligence, virtuous friend who caused the 100-petal lotus of the scriptural tradition to bloom, the sun radiating benefit and happiness, to you I make request. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. Since I and others, the assembly of faithful disciples, have no other Lord of refuge to turn to for hope, when we make requests in all the successions of day and night, please bless us that the Guru's blessings may enter our minds. Also, at the end of this life, may I see you, glorious Losam Drapa, along with your retinue, and immediately have a vision of you, saying reassuringly, Son, go to the celestial realm of Tushita. Care for me with your compassion, precious Guru. Please bless me that my wishes be swiftly fulfilled. So next, Thangtong Gyalpo's prayer, liberating Sakya from disease. All sentient beings, my mothers who are infinite like space, go for refuge to the precious Guru Buddha. We go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. We go for refuge to the assembly of Gurus, Siddhas, and the kings. We go for refuge to the empty clarity of our minds, the Dhammakaya. All sentient beings, my mothers who are infinite like space, go for refuge to the precious Guru Buddha. We go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. We go for refuge to the assembly of Gurus, Siddhas, and the kings. We go for refuge to the empty clarity of our minds, the Dhammakaya. All sentient beings, my mothers who are infinite like space, go for refuge to the precious Guru Buddha. We go for refuge to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. We go for refuge to the assembly of Gurus, Siddhas, and the kings. We go for refuge to the empty clarity of our minds, the Dhammakaya. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Umarana.
The actual prayer. May all the diseases that sadden the minds of sentient beings that result from karma and temporary conditions, such as the harms of graha spirits, illness and the Buddhas, not occur in the realms of the world. May whatever sufferings there are from life-threatening diseases that, like a butcher leading an animal to be slaughtered, separate the body from the mind in a mere instant, not occur in the realms of the world. May all embodied beings be unharmed by acute, chronic, and other epidemic diseases. The mere sound which claims to purify beings, as though they had been placed inside the mouth of Yama, the Lord of Death. May all embodied beings be unharmed by the 80,000 classes of interferences, the 360 evil spirits that harm suddenly, the 424 diseases and so forth. May whatever sufferings arise due to disturbances of the four elements, depriving the body and mind of every happiness, be totally pacified. And may the body and mind have radiance and power, and be endowed with long life, good health, and well-being. By the compassion of the Gurus and the three jewels, by the power of the King and Son, our protectors and guardians, and by the power of the truth and infallibility of karma and its results, may all these dedications and prayers be fulfilled.
Closing the cave.
Maybe Vajra armor mantra we can do in one voice so people can follow.
So now the Vajra armor protection wheel, the short practice. So just so you know, okay, on page 2, just some practice requirements. So anyone can do this practice. However, you're permitted to generate yourself as Vajrapani only if you've received the initiation, the Wang of Vajrapani, or the initiation of any deity of performance, yoga, or highest yoga tantra, and the subsequent permission, that is the Jenang of Vajrapani, or the initiation of any deity of the Tathagata or Vajra types of action tantra, and the subsequent permission, or the Jenang of Vajrapani. Otherwise, you should visualize Vajrapani above your head or in the space in front. So if you are qualified to then visualize yourself as Vajrapani, then always, first dissolve into emptiness. Om Sabhava Shuddha Sabha Dhamma Sabhava Shuddha. I become the very ferocious dark blue Vajrapani Holding a Vajra and a snake lasso, my holy body is complete with the glorious ornaments of the charnel grounds, and I stand with my 2 feet stretched out on a lotus and sun. I abide amidst a blazing transcendental wisdom fire. From my holy body, fire Garudas, iron scorpions, black pigs, wind, fire, and the noxious vapors of poison are emitted like violent winds and hailstorms, destroying all disease, epidemics, spirit harms, and interferes. So we'll recite together, so you get a sense of the pronunciation as well.
Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda Sarita Ananda Vajra Vajra Om Vajra Om Padmasha Namaje Nagananda
So after you finish reciting a mantra, you hold your hand in front of your mouth and blow the air up so it goes into your nostrils. At the conclusion of the session, think that all disease and spirit harms are totally destroyed. Then abide for a while in the state of meditation on the actual mode of existence, emptiness, beyond what is to be protected and what protects the conventional truth. So just meditate as best as you can on emptiness. At least thinking that all of these negative karmas and the effects of negative karma, the disease, the epidemics, natural disasters, all the suffering, are completely empty of existing from their own side. And then while empty, one arises again as the deity's holy body. Okay, so now turn back again to the prayers for teaching occasions.
The dedications for the special.
Oh, yes. So first, sorry. Page 7 in the Vajra armor practice. Due to all the roots of virtue accumulated in the 3 times by myself, all sentient beings and all the Buddhas, through any sentient beings merely seeing, remembering, or touching me, may I fulfill all the hopes of all transmigrating beings, perfectly and completely, just like a wish-fulfilling jewel or a wish-fulfilling tree. May all the negative karmas and aspirations accumulated since birth, being instantly and completely purified. May the mind of enlightenment that cherishes others more than oneself be generated in one's mental continuum. Having easily generated the great seal of clear light in their minds, may they quickly achieve the state of highest complete enlightenment. In short, by pleasing the holy virtuous master with their activities and much listening that brings to completion the realization of the Muni's intent, may I spread the teachings of the victorious ones in the 10 directions. So now the prayers for teaching occasions, page 28. So every time think that, not only the merit that we've accumulated in our time here tonight, but all the merits accumulated in the past, present, and future by myself and all the numberless Buddhas and all the numberless sentient beings. Janju Semcho Rinpoche Makye Padan Gyegyurche Gyewa Nyamba Mebaya Gone Gondo Pewa Risho Toni Tawa Rinpoche Makye Padan Gyegyurche Gyewa Nyamba Mebaya Gone Gondo Pewa Risho Bring me Topa Rinpoche, Makye Padan Gyegyurche, Gyewa Nyamba Mebaya, Wone Gondo Pewa Risho. So now I'll turn to the top of page 33. Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, the numberless Buddhas, and the numberless sentient beings, may all wars, sickness, famine, and economic problems in the world, and all dangers of earth, water, fire, and wind be pacified immediately, and may perfect peace and happiness prevail in everyone's hearts and lives. By their generating loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, may the Buddha Dharma last for a long time, and may the sentient beings in this world meet the Buddha Dharma and achieve enlightenment as quickly as possible. So then on the bottom of page 34, due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, the numberless Buddhas and the numberless sentient beings, which are completely empty of existing from their own side, may I, who am completely empty of existing from my own side, achieve a state of full enlightenment, which is completely empty of existing from its own side, and lead all sentient beings, who are completely empty of existing from their own side, to that state which is completely empty of existing from its own side, I myself alone,
who
who am completely empty and
existing from my own side.
from my own side. So now the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Jiten kandi ende malua kande joe sande Then the long life prayer to Kyabje Lama Zopa Rinpoche, composed by Kandrila. We'll do in English. Through illuminating all, your appearance dispels the darkness. Your clear mind knows the 84,000 feet of Dharma, the power, the remedy of the 84,000 delusions. Your proclaiming dependent arising itself is victorious in battle with Maras. I worship the supremely kind, great Vajrapani, my crown. Clarifying the scriptures and realizations, the teachings of the Muni, you spread and illuminate those teachings wherever they have not yet spread in the world. Having become a natural son of the conquerors, you bear hardships with patience, and your continuous realization of perfection of wisdom, subtle dependent rising, precious jewel, Lord possessing love and compassion, who liberates upon seeing, treasure and mastery of all arising, interpreted and definitive scriptures, supremely great among the great, fully comprehending and clarifying the meaning of infinite compassion. You guide all beings in the path to liberation. Perfectly qualified spiritual friend, my Guru, please remain forever. She who protects from the fears of 3 times, TARE, please increase the lifespans and activities of the beings who preserve the holy Dharma, and always without separation, develop their spontaneous actions. By the infallible deities of the 3 roots, may all be auspicious. Okay, so thank you very much. Just wishing you all out there the best. Please stay safe, and please listen to the guidelines by the World Health Organization, the CDC, and although there is some inconvenience now to isolate yourself from others, your doing so is part of the attitude that the Bodhisattva would have, sacrificing one's own convenience and well-being for the well-being of the community, the world, and all sentient beings. So please think in that way as you isolate yourselves and stay indoors and adhere to the guidelines. given out by many governments around the world. And we're going to try to do this practice session together on a daily basis. So invite your friends next time. And until then, be well and enjoy the life through living with bodhicitta.
Take care, everyone.
Tashikile.
Take care.
Home and stream.